Hi, thank you for joining me. My name is Flo, and this is the Grape Jelly Library, where we love to talk about books. Well, here we are at the end of another year, holding hands with the up and coming year. That's how close it is to us. And I am just going to put this out there. So often in my world or on social media, I see my friends commenting, what a miserable, no good, bad luck of a year that they had just had, and good riddance to bad rubbish, and let's welcome this new, bright and sunny, cheery new year, when in reality, that bright, new, sunny, cheery year is going to be condemned next December of what a horrible year it was. Well, I just want to say I am not one of those people. Every year that I am alive is a good year. Life is life. We have to roll with the punches, and we have to keep a positive mindset, and we have to make better choices for ourselves, be more mindful, take the good with the bad. And I think, live in our high moments and don't dwindle in our low moments. I think with a recipe like that, anyone's year can fare out to be a pretty great year. So I just wanted to say that. Always look on the positive side. So January is all about resolutions. And I'm not going to say that I'm not one of those people who don't set a resolution. I do. But I am one of those people who do not commit to that resolution. So I'm going to change the word resolution for my benefit into commitment. Commitments are something that I don't fare very well at. So I like the word and I respect the word. I'm just not that disciplined. And I do know that discipline and commitment are two different words. And with that being said, let me recant that sentence and change commitment to discipline. I am going to discipline myself. I am going to become disciplined in the year 2023. So by that, I mean, I have joined a fitness studio, and I absolutely, positively will be disciplined to hold myself accountable and show up, mainly because I love it over there. I am going to be more dedicated to my books, less dedicated to my busy work. Every day I'm going to have to clean a house, right? I'm going to learn to let that shit go, because it's always there waiting for me. And frankly, I'm still going to be cleaning's friend, but we're just not going to be as tight as we used to be. I'm going to make better friends with my books. I feel that's quality time that I have been missing out on lately. I also am doing a personal thing for myself. I am going to spend less time shopping and browsing, because I love to do that. And I am going to spend more time at home reading. Winter is for being home and enjoying the comforts of home. So for 31 days in January, you will find my butt home reading a book. So I'm going to do that personally. Also, I have some things that I'm going to be participating in the month or throughout the month of January. I am wrapping up the Read What You Have on Your Shelves book challenge, created by Ollie over at the channel Criminale. You probably know that already if you've been watching my videos. But great guy, great channel. Go check him out. Also, if you have participated in this challenge, comment below. Let me know. How are you faring out with this challenge? Are you liking the books that you are reading? Because I'm telling you, in my experience and the books that I have chosen, Lord, yeah, maybe that's what I'm talking about. 2023, I should make better choices. Just kidding though. But really, I'm not kidding. So, I am wrapping that up. I only have a few books left to go, which I will be completing that challenge in January. I do not know what I'm going to hold myself accountable for in the month of February, but I'm going to set my whole calendar up when I get a minute to sit down and do that. Each month I'm going to just do a different discipline and see if I can do it. And it might be a little bit fun because I'm not trying to carry the same discipline throughout the whole year. I have something to look forward to each and every month, with the exception of the fitness studio. I will carry that throughout the year. So I'm participating in the Read What You Have book challenge. I am also participating in the book of the month over at Nicole from Dusty Book Sniffers channel. Each month she spins this beautiful little wheel, and whoever it lands on gets to choose what that book will be for the up and coming month. So they landed on me in December, and I chose The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks, and this is what it looks like. It's by Rebecca Skloot. I've always wanted to read this. I've had it for quite some time. I've heard great things about it. I have never picked it up. Great intentions, you know, it just didn't happen for me. But now I am happy to say that in the month of January, it will. So if you want to participate in this read along, Nicole has a booktube channel you can subscribe to and tune into. And also she has a craft channel. If you're into crafts, maybe go check that out. And she has a Discord. You can find her link in her description of any video. You can join in on the fun, and you can comment and read along with us. Also, in the month of January, I am going to be reading A Confederacy of Dunces by John Kennedy Toole. I am reading this with Alan from over at Big Hard Books. And Alan does not have a Discord channel. Alan has a Voxer, the Voxer app, and I am new to that. I have just joined his last month. I plan on being more of a participant in it in the month of January. I just haven't been too involved because I haven't picked this book up yet. I'm told that it is a hoot and that I am really going to enjoy that. If you haven't read this and you would like to, now is your chance. Head on over to Alan's BookTube channel and check him out. And like I said, just, you know, join his Voxer. And let me see, the final thing that, oh yeah, back to Nicole, Dusty Book Sniffers. I have purchased The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas long time ago for Mother's Day, probably 25 years ago, and I have never read it. That book has hung out on my shelf for about 25 years, and I still had no intention on reading it because, let's just face it, I don't know, there's all these other books to read. Not that I didn't want to read it, it's just that, again, it never happens for me. However, Nicole from Dusty Book Sniffers to the rescue. She has decided, since it is a pretty lengthy book, to break it down into bite-sized pieces. So for the month of January, I believe, we are reading that. And I think we are reading the first 80 pages or the first 10 chapters. So, you know, a chapter a day in 10 days, you can have that knocked out. But we have the whole month to do that. So if you would like to read The Count of Monte Cristo, head on over to Dusty Book Sniffers, and by all means, join in the fun with us. Now is your chance to get that task completed for yourself as well. And then the final thing that I am participating in the month of January, and this is a doozy. This is a much needed discipline in my life. It is called the Get Off Your Phone Challenge. And it's only for the month of January, but you can continue to carry that through and make it a habit throughout your up and coming months. MJ from over at the channel Reading This Life has come up with this, and I don't know if you're one of those people, but I certainly am. I do a lot of audio books and logic puzzles at the same time. And I do that because I don't really sleep well. So at maybe 2 or 3 in the morning, well, no, 3 o'clock is when I get up. I should say 11 or 12 when I am up. That's when I might kick the audiobook on and get into my logic games. But what that does is deprive me of sleep, so that when I am up at 3 a.m., I might not be my energetic best self. I am up, I am doing things, but with a better night's rest, I feel like I could be a better me. So I am not going to be picking that darn phone up. I'm going to get into the habit of leaving it tucked in my purse or in another room, and then, you know, checking on it periodically, but I am not going to have it glued to my hip. I don't really participate in a lot of social media things because my life does get pretty busy, but I am definitely a culprit of, you know, being on my phone too much. When we get those little notifications from Apple that tells us what our screen time was, I don't even bother to look because I could care less. I already know what the square root is. I know that I am an abuser of my electronical devices. And January, we are going to put that down, and we are going to go back to the days of landlines and answering machines. And if I go bye-bye, no one can get a hold of me until I come back and check my machine. Now, I'm not going to technically go through those motions, but you get what I'm saying. That, hey, if we survived the 50s and the 60s and the 70s and the 80s and the 90s without this electronic device glued to our hip, then we can get back to the basics, right? So if you would like to participate in that, MJ also has a Discord page or Discord channel that you can, I call it a channel, it's not really a channel, but she has a Discord, and if you go to any one of her videos, you will find the link. Just click it, pop on, introduce yourself, and become a member of her BookTube family. Super fun. So I'm off to work now. I have a not so busy day, and I'm super excited because I get the baby tomorrow, and I get her for 3 luxurious, fun-filled days. So I hope you have something exciting lurking around your corners. Until we meet again, cheers. Know that I love you. Be well, be good, be reading. Happy New Year.